Hey there, I'm Misty Holloway, Principal of Stokes Early College. I'm here with Andrew Bell, one of our graduating seniors, and we are starting a new series called the Featured Falcon series. And I'm just going to talk with Andrew about his experience here at the Early College. So you have a really neat story with how you actually came to be here at the Early College. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, my 8th grade year, I was accepted, and I was planning on going to the Early College. And then, very last minute, I went to South Stokes, and about midway through that year, I got a letter from Early College that was asking if I would still be interested. And I took the opportunity because things weren't as great as I thought they were going to be at a regular high school. So I thought, it's definitely the best academic choice. And, it was just a random letter. It just made me think like something, I should do. And I'm really glad I made that choice because it has changed the course of my academic career.
We're glad you made that choice too. It's been
Yeah.
a pleasure getting to know you and seeing you grow academically. So what is one of your favorite things about the Early College?
Definitely getting to know your high school teachers more personally than you would at a regular high school, just because of the size of our school. It still doesn't have that many students. So you just build a relationship with them, and more than I ever have at any other school I went to.
Do you think that's helped you?
Oh, definitely.
academically?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And I've
The
heard other
support.
students. Okay. So the support.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a family here. Like, everybody. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's real nice. Makes you feel welcome.
Well, good. Yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
other students mention that, how close knit we are and how it's like a family, and they enjoy getting to know their high school teachers. They feel like they can really have that support from them.
Yeah.
So that's neat to hear you mention that.
Yeah.
So what is one of your favorite memories from the Early College?
There's many, but definitely the Williamsburg trip was a good memory. I don't love roller coasters, so Busch Gardens wasn't the best, but seeing Colonial Williamsburg was pretty cool. And, learned a little bit there.
Yeah, it's neat to have those learning opportunities outside the classroom,
Yeah.
and fun to hang out with probably teachers and classmates outside of school in a setting like that.
Yeah.
I know one of my favorite memories was the Washington field trip from 2 years ago, because I'd never
Yeah.
been to Washington before, but it was neat to go with you guys.
Yeah.
So what are your future plans for after high school?
Continue with the university and get my MBA, Master's in Business Administration. And I don't want to start a business. I would rather, not at first at least, like I may one day, but especially like right out the gate, I would rather work for a business.
Well, that way you get your feet wet too.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that makes sense. How has the Early College helped prepare you for your goal?
It's helped me mature, definitely, with all the assignments, having to balance like college work and high school work, and it's just helped me mature a lot in time management, which is a big deal, and it helps you prepare for the rest of life because you got to be places on time, you got to get things in on time, and all that.
Absolutely. And you mentioned that maturity and time management aspect, and like I've told you before, it's been neat watching our students mature and watching your story, and how you have matured and grown academically in our program.
Yeah.
And now you're about to graduate.
Yeah.
So it's a neat process. So if you could give a piece of advice to students who are thinking about coming to the Early College, what advice would you give?
Take your academics seriously and do not procrastinate ever. Even though everybody's going to at some point, but really try not to, and keep a planner and write your due dates in it, because that is the most helpful thing that I've ever done. And I didn't start doing it until my senior year. Honestly, an actual whole filled out planner.
And we have to learn those things the hard way sometimes,
Yeah.
but that's good advice for students and for adults. So
Yeah.
appreciate you mentioning that. So we'll wrap up here for today's Featured Falcon series and our segment, and we'll hope to see you back soon. Thank you.